right, last but certainly not least, Marvel's #1. Oh, Alex Ross, Jim Krueger. The fact that Alex Ross is listed first, I think, is a beautiful nod.
Yeah.
Because it definitely is saying that he, as a storyteller, is a big push here.
Yeah.
Welby did the interior art, if I'm not mistaken, and it's very similar to the Jean-Paul Leon artwork of the first Earth X series, which that's what this is. Marvel's X, so good. I don't think I said X the first time. Marvel's X.
Yeah, because it is part of the the title.
So here's the thing. Let me be honest, straight up. I am such a Earth X homer. It's not funny. Like, it is literally one of my favorite comics of all time. Period. That's #1. Jim Krueger is one of the few people that I've ever met in my career that I actually geeked out.
Oh, really?
Like, in front of. I even got teased about it. Like, there were people, like, I had been on stage with, like, Sebastian Stan before, met Jim Krueger and was like, and people were like, how? Who is this guy? And I'm like, you don't know who Jim Krueger? See, that's what's wrong with y'all. Yeah. So the fact that they're all back to do this made me very happy. Here's the thing that I think is so freaking cool. This is early story informing newer story, which informs newest story, right? We know, okay, spoiler alert, because Earth X is like 20 years old now.
You had your chance.
You really did. Like, I don't even want to hear it. We know that all the people of Earth get powers due to the Terrigen Mist. A couple years ago, they actually integrated that into the Marvel Universe, where the Terrigen Mist, as a cloud, floated around and did this. The reference to these people reacting that way is so cool.
Oh yeah.
I was like reading that. It was a cool feature, like the fact that the Terrigen Mists are making people cocoon, and then come out. Like, it's such a cool non-spoiler spoiler.
Oh yeah.
Because it's already happened that way. That's what we know. These characters, man.
That kid. Oh, like his earnestness, his innocence.
It's so real. So real. Like, I believe in his hope, in what he wants to have happen. Part of the artwork actually reminds me of Tommy Lee Edwards' work in 1985.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, and that definitely is another one of my favorites. Man, I really liked this piece.
Yeah, it's so much fun. There's not a lot to spoil.
No, there's really not.
It's a very simple, very down-to-earth story that takes place within this weird world where everybody's getting powers, and it's chaos because nobody fully knows what's going on
at all. And it's kind of brilliant. Okay, so let me ask you this question. You're a little bit older than I am, and my question is: this seems like one of the most brilliant play sets. Did that ever exist?
I don't know. I was wondering the same thing, or maybe for the Marvel role-playing game, the face rip system.
Okay.
Maybe fighting, agility, strength, endurance, reason, intellect, psyche.
Nice.
I think that's what some of the miniatures look like.
Okay.
But I could be wrong.
It just struck me as like probably one of the coolest, cheapest play sets I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, like, I should make some of these.
Yeah.
I should do this. Like, this seems kind of brilliant. And the action pose figure thing, I'm like, this is really kind of cool.
Yeah.
Once you read this, you'll actually understand what I'm talking about.
It'll make sense.
But yeah, it was just like the notion of very, non-techy play.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a really cool thing. I wonder if this is something that either of these gentlemen had growing up, and that's why they put it in here. The mask.
Yeah, the thought process behind it is really interesting.
It's very interesting.
Because it took me a second to like, why would that scare anybody? And then I realized that's not the point.
Right. And that's the thing that's really cool. I'm questioning who this person is.
I feel like there's a lot more to uncover.
I think so too. There's something about them that No, I'm gonna straight up say it. I think I know who it is.
I'm thinking that based on.
No, that's not
Really?
even who I was thinking.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not who I was thinking. Based on, let me see, these,
Oh.
I was thinking that that person is not a human, but they're an android.
Interesting.
Yes, and they're very old.
Yeah.
I'll explain more later.
Okay.
But yes, for anyone that's a fan of the Earth X series, Earth X, Universe X, Paradise X, you got to jump on board with this because I hope you guys sell like a bunch of those
Hopefully.
trades. Like,
Yeah. Well, they're finally, Marvel had them out of print for a while.
they did, man.
Why would you, like, it could be me just overhyping it, but it's like, why would you not have that in Epic or Complete Collections? ready to go?
Literally, like for those people that love DC's Kingdom Come series, Earth X was Marvel's answer.
Yeah.
Like, and I would almost say greater because it was bigger than Kingdom
way
Come.
bigger.
Yeah. So that's really cool. Yeah. How long is this series supposed to last?
It's either 4 or 6.
6? Thank you for more. I was really worried that when you said 4, I'm like, no, not 4, 6. Let's get some meat here behind these potatoes. No, this was a good read.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
Yeah, I was very excited because sometimes you wonder, when you go back to the well, is it gonna have the same flavor?
This one does actually.
Yeah, super talented, super dope. Gets